One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So West Virginia's offense will take the field first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. It is so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Hoosiers offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Meredith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, the ground game. Thrust that arm out. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff. And the message...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They booted away on fourth down. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Georgia. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier is just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
With the catch, it's Pierre. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the outside. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Makes him talk to the hand. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Bringing the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big-time pickup on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He's got it on the right, and the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
West Virginia.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Orji.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, a first half turnover to swing momentum. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pierre. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
West Virginia.
They'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Jefferson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have.
And the defense got him at the 27. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Orji. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Another opportunity opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's in open space downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. They'll run the RPO and pull it right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Looking for room. It's Orji. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. caught in the backfield. It's Orji. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Now on the move. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are.
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, better look out!
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Makes the catch. It's Jordan. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Meredith.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hoosiers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. Under fire. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
What a great job by the defense here, playing with the lead, knowing the opponent needs a touchdown. They're just trying to get to the ball and punch it out. They practiced this all week, and it comes up big for them late. That turnover is going to seal this thing.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Meredith. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze. Where do I need to get a little...